What's up? What's up, yo? Fucking bitches.
What's your name, bruh?
Leonard Skills.
Hey guys, how you doing? I am here in Puerto Escondido and it is super hot. So greetings from Puerto Escondido. I think that I want to make a little bit of a different kind of video today. I do have some drone footage. I'm going to throw that in here for you. Unfortunately, it's the last drone shot I'm going to get for a while till I go and buy another drone. Because I made the fatal mistake of flying my drone over a swimming pool, putting my finger in the propeller, and it fell directly into the swimming pool. So it's a bit of a bummer, but you know what? That is part of the life. That is the second drone and probably will not be the last. I assume might happen more and more, but I'm okay with that. We can't all be Sam Colder, but you know what? I wonder how many drones that guy's gone through. That's a good question. If you can answer that for me, drop it in the comments below. I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story of something quite interesting that happened to me. Whew, let's just see if we can find a nice spot here. Oh my god, I think this might be the spot. I gotta get in this pool. It's way too hot here. I really can't complain about the weather though. My name is J-Tree. This is The Adventures of J-Tree. If you could please show your support by liking, commenting, subscribing. If you have any recommendations for future videos, feel free to hit me up. Yeah, it's quite beautiful here. It's a nice surf town, Puerto Escondido, in the state of Oaxaca. This is a place very famous for many things, one of them being mezcal, typical Mexican style liquor. It's kind of like a tequila, but a little bit different. I think that it's one of the cleanest types of alcohol you can get. And they say if you drink a very good, clean mezcal, you don't actually get a hangover. So Mexico has always been a special place for me. I've been here many times and I'm a Canadian and it's very easy for us to get down here. It's kind of like our Bali if we were Australians, or our Spain, or Ibiza if we were from England. I think that Mexico, in my opinion, has some of the best food in the world. I absolutely love tacos. And the people here are extremely friendly, so that's a wonderful thing. I do speak Spanish, but even before I did, the people were still very friendly. English is a big part of their culture, making it a little bit less of an intimidating place to come if you're just lacking on those language abilities. Sorry, I know this video is a lot of talking, but I wanted to get some information out there for all of you. Mexico changed my life. Almost 4 years ago to the date, I left to Los Angeles to play buckets. I had $100 in my pocket and some drumsticks. I went to Home Depot, I grabbed some plastic buckets, sat on Hollywood Boulevard. That day, I think about 3 Captain Jack Sparrows came up telling me that I was on their turf and that I should probably get off of it. Followed by one guy who said, hey man, you gotta be careful, you can't just post up wherever you want, but if you want, I'll protect you. I also have some work. I know a lot of men that would love a handsome young guy like you. I decided instead of being pimped out, maybe I would continue to just see what I could do with the buckets. So I went down to Venice Beach, I ended up there. I ran into some friends, they helped me out, saving a bit of money. I got a GoPro. And I went down to Mexico with this GoPro and I was so happy. I was in Cancun, I was having the best time. I was traveling around to Isla Mujeres, went down to Tulum, Bacalar, started volunteering at hostels, but it was a lot of work and just the result wasn't very good. It's hard to get work playing drums. I was playing with a couple musicians, a couple DJs, at a couple hostels in exchange for a bit of food, and honestly it was just getting quite difficult for me financially and I was lost. I didn't know what to do. And at this point I was beginning to make a little bit of videos, put up some content. You could probably see a few of those videos earlier on in my channel. Maybe the quality's a little bit lower, but I wasn't doing it at all for any kind of money. And I went to a shop and I was editing a video for my Adventures of J-Tree, and a Brazilian man saw it. He said, his name's Dan Santos. And he said, hey man, that's not bad work. Why don't you come and work for me? I'll help you out on a contract. He essentially taught me that I could walk into places, hey, what's up? I'm from Canada. I make videos. If you want, I'll make you a video in exchange for a week's stay, in exchange for some food. So I started doing an exchange type program of videos for accommodation. I continued to travel 13 more months into South America, spending a bit of time in Colombia, making videos in Ecuador. I got a contract there for a month with a hostel. I ended up getting on with Loki and doing some work with them in Peru and Cusco, and then I ended up going to Bolivia. They actually invited me to come back just before the pandemic to film their new location in Argentina. So things just kind of started coming together. But I literally had a GoPro and an iPad, nothing more than that. And I had opportunities because I was putting myself out there. I was being vulnerable, nervous, and just trying to pursue my dreams. And the world manifested itself for me beautifully. People treated me kindly. At that point, I realized maybe it's time that I start a business. So I went back to Canada, I enrolled in school, and I got a bit of money for scholarships. So I started slowly buying the camera, the microphone, the drones, everything else, and I started a company. And in the first year, we had quite a few employees and had done pretty well. Unfortunately, the pandemic did hurt my business substantially, but now that things are changing around, it's really starting to come back. I pursued this dream I had of music, and it led to making videos, and that led to a job that I love. I can honestly say, you know, when I'm playing in a band or writing albums or playing on stage, there's just nothing better in the world. Nothing in the world feels better than that. But I can say that I have something comparatively speaking on a parallel that does, and that's making videos. I love making videos. Now, I'm not telling you all to go and make videos. If you like it, right on. If you like music, right on, do it. I like to play the drums. And everyone told me that I'm not gonna make it as a musician. I definitely could have continued to survive as a musician. It's just what music led me, what following my dreams led me, and what it taught me is that sometimes when you follow your heart and your dreams, it might not be the result that you want. It might be even better. And I have such a beautiful, amazing life. Thanks to all of you watching these videos, and thanks to everyone that's ever given me a job or an opportunity or a place to sleep or food to eat. A couple short years, I went from having nothing to having a business with multiple employees and a decent savings account. Life, it ebbs and flows, but if we're true to our hearts and we follow our dreams and pursue what we want, nothing will get in our way. We just have to believe in ourselves, and if you don't have anyone that believes in you, I want you to know that I do. Feel free to reach out to me, talk to me, and if there's something I can do to help you pursue your dreams, I'd love to do that. I really want to take every chance and opportunity I get traveling the world to share it with all of you. And on that note, I'd just like to remind you once again, if you like this stuff, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna get in the pool here. I think it's about time for that drone footage for you guys now. See you soon.